What is going on, you guys, and welcome to Gamers Land. It is your boy Gamers, and in today's video, let's talk some Vanguard Warzone. So as I'm sure everyone's aware, Call of Duty came out with its Season 2 update on the 14th. Nice little Valentine's Day present for everyone. So we're not going to waste any time, we're just going to get right into what came out. So in Call of Duty Warzone, you ended up getting new map locations. Let's just go ahead and check these out. So you got Chemical Factory, Research Labs, Rebirth Reinforced. You got some new game modes, which is Caldera Clash, Rebirth Island, Iron Trials. You got a new vehicle, which is the Bomber, and you got some search and deployment modes. So not bad for Warzone. Over here on the multiplayer, we ended up getting new maps. We got Gondola, Casablanca. You ended up getting some new modes, Ranked Play, which is in beta, and in-season Arms Race. New content drops, Valentine's Day, obviously, and new vehicle gamma. So I'm a little bit behind on this update, but as I stated in my prior video, man, I've been booked with work. I haven't had a chance to really sit down and just make a video, you know. So as much as I love doing it, time just isn't there once in a while. But anywho, then you got zombies, you got a new map, Terra Maledicta, you got a new enemy, Zabala the Deceiver, new arenas, wonder weapons, story quests, new objectives, new ally, and new artifacts. So I'm not going to read through all of them. I'm sure you guys have already watched a million videos on it. I'm just doing my part for anyone that comes in and hasn't watched them. But you will see the screenshot up in here, so you'll be able to read it yourself. And in Warzone, you also got weapons, operators, and more. New weapons is the KGM-40, the Whitley, the Ice Axe, new perks, the Mechanic, and the Armory. You got new operators, Thomas, Anna, and Gustavo, and new bundles, Heartbreaker, Mecha Manus, and Pack Leader Ultra Snow Bundle. So they added a lot for this update. Once we get to the game patch notes or whatever it's, we'll see what it's called when I get down there. There is a ton, and we're definitely not going to cover all of them today, but let's go ahead and just scroll down here. So you got some new gameplay features. Nebula V ammo and bombs create new offensive tactics, while portable decontamination stations offer temporary refuge. AI threats now occupy Caldera, offering new opportunities for valuable loot. Alternatively, take to the skies with redeployed balloons, or ... New vehicle, new locations, new modes, quality of life updates. So they got a new playlist for Season 2, week of February 14th. You got Caldera, Vanguard Royale, Solos, Duels, Trios, Battle Royale, Quads, Plunder, Quads, Clash, 50 vs 50. So you got week of the February 24th, week of March 3rd, week of March 10th, and week of March 17th. So you got a lot here going on, the Armored War Machines. Check that out. Boom, we got a lot. So they got the events, the search and deployment. Search and deploy. The source of Nebula 5 production has been identified. Operators may infiltrate at their own risk. This event is split into several phases that will roll out over the coming weeks. With launch, players can expect to see the new Caldera Clash limited time mode, explorable POIs, including the Chemical Factory and various underground chemical weapon research labs, enemy AI threats defending the new POIs, new gameplay elements including the portable decontamination station and Nebula 5 rounds, and much more to come. So we're gonna have to check out that new search and deploy, see what that's all about. You got modes, the Caldera Clash at launch. This new take on Clash pits two teams of up to 48 operators in a deathmatch with wild events and power-ups. Operators drop in with their custom loadout, which can have any weapons from all three chapters, and a field upgrade. Each kill earns their team a point, with the first team to reach a set number of points, or the team that has the most points when the time limit expires, claiming victory for their massive faction. This mode features two new events: double point zones, bonus point crates, power zones. An event for that can occur instead of the final seed domination point. All kills are worth 2 times inside this zone. 100% chance that players drop power-ups when they die inside of them. Initial spawns of cash and other items at the start of the event. Point crates. 6 point crates will drop across the center of the arena. Each point crate is worth 10 points for capturing. They also spawn Nebula V rounds, 5 rounds, cash, and some power weapons when they are captured. 3 power-ups, contracts, buy stations, domination capture, 6 hand-chosen POIs with the arena of Clash will take place with Caldera. Added an all-new post-game scoreboard to Caldera, the highest scores within each team. You got some Rebirth Iron Trials in season. The fan favorite mode are Iron Trials, which I don't even know what that is. I've never played it. It's saying that it makes a glorious return, this time to Rebirth Island. At its core, Rebirth Iron Trials is a battle royale game mode. The last team standing wins. The circle collapses, shrinks the playable area to promote engagements, and those who die earlier in the game have a chance to respawn if they win a duel in the Rebirth Island Goulash. Okay, so that's just, what is this? Just their, I'm guessing Rebirth Iron Trials is just Warzone. I have no idea, because it's exactly what they're explaining as the battle royale. However, Iron Trials brings numerous fundamental changes to this traditional battle royale formula. All of them are meant to give players the chance to prove themselves as truly elite operators, which we will detail in future notes close to the mode going live on March 3rd. In the meantime, here's a sneak peek at the calling card reward. Alright, so you get a reward. You got some resurgence. They did some adjustments to the battle royale. Public events, supply choppers, fire sale, jailbreaks. No public events will be active during infill sequence. Contracts, recon, bounty, most wanted, scavenger, supply run, loot, economy rebalance, ground weapons update. Alright, so I guess that's all for Warzone, which, like I said, I'm not a big Warzone player now. I prefer the old map so much better. I really don't like this whole jungle thing they got going on, so I'm gonna just go ahead and keep passing up on that. Vanguard Royale adjustments. We've been happy with the response and feedback to Vanguard Royale, with a lot of sentiment emphasizing how the mode feels fresh and different from the core Battle Royale experience. With that said, we want to go all in on these differentiators. What? Differentiators. Oh my lord, I'm not gonna try. And spread the two modes out to offer more variety in how players choose to experience Warzone. So they got some load up drives, public events, jailbreaks, loot, and UAV changes. UAVs removed from the buy station. UAVs are available as contract rewards. So that's kind of stupid. The whole point was to be able to buy them as you're playing. This is why I just don't play their new stuff. In the map section, they got Chemical Factory. The new Chemical Factory has a similar layout to the location it replaced, but with several notable differences, including the enemy soldiers to protect the facility and a trap that can be sprung in the central building. There are several more interior spaces to explore, from the main factory floor to watchtowers with impressive sightlines over the facility and its surrounding. The river runs green with Nebula 5's byproduct, but it is completely harmless. Okay. So they changed up the map a little bit. You got the underground chemical weapons research labs. And general, before we dive into specific gameplay additions and changes, we want to outline some changes that apply across the entire game. An increase that has been applied to weapon XP earn rates. Vanguard weapons can be saved as a custom mod in loadouts. The 5 default weapon loadouts have been updated. The amount of cash players gathered through the loot has decreased overall. Alright, so you can't get more money. The whole point is to get some, so they make more money, but you can't get more money. You see how this goes, man? New features on the gameplay. Redeploy balloon, NPC defensive threats, portable decontamination stations, Nebula 5 rounds, armor convoys, Nebula 5 bombs. New vehicles, you got a bomber plane, take to the skies in this new ultimate armored squad vehicle. Alright, general. Weapons that spawn across Caldera have been adjusted to the following: ground loot, supply box loot, contract rewards. Dead Silence is now classified as legendary orange loot. Updated to several modes, including Battle Royale, Vanguard Royale, Plunder, Vanguard Plunder, and rebalances the amount of ground loot and caches that spawn, as well as decreasing the size of plunder cache piles across these modes. The final circle in Battle Royale modes is now much less likely to end at Caldera's peak. Planes have been disabled for solo queue across all modes. So yeah, you got a lot going on in Vanguard. Excuse me. Gameplay adjustments have been a lot. So you got, I'm not going to read through all these. I'm going to put a screenshot up here of most of them, and I will leave a link down in the description down below of where you can go into Raven Software's update notes if you haven't already done so. But they did a lot of adjustments to aim assist, armor plating, ascenders, gas masks, gasoline canisters, the goulage, mantling and traversal, parachutes. They have some vehicle adjustments, some general adjustments, fighter plane, anti-aircraft gun, squad transports, and utility trucks. They've also done some tweaks to the UI, which you can read about all up on their website here. And then we get into the bug fixes. I mean, they have done a crap ton of bug fixes. We'll read through the first like 3 or 4, and then I'll leave a link again in the description down below of where you can go to ravensoftware.com and check out all the patch notes in their entirety. So they fixed collision issues with various elements across Caldera, allowing players to exploit, peek, shoot through them, fix various issues related to console texture streaming, issues causing crashes across all platforms, issues causing inconsistent voice chat connectivity. I can't talk today. Issues causing corrupt graphics across all platforms, issues causing some operator skins to appear invisible at a distance, which that is never good. So they have a crap ton. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So you guys can go ahead and check that out at ravensoftware.com. We have new weapons, the KGM-40 assault rifle. It's a workhorse assault rifle, naturally steady and accurate. So that thing's probably going to be a beast. You got the Whitley light machine gun, heavy long-range machine gun, cumbersome but consistent. You have some new unlock challenge missions, the copper carbine, the Gorenko anti-tank rifle, and a sawtooth melee weapon. Also, the list goes on and on and on about these weapon adjustments. Again, we're not going to go through them, but you got assault rifles, handguns, light machine guns, marksman rifles, sniper rifles. I mean, the whole 9 yards. Submachine guns. The attachments got tweaked out, general attachments, the ammunition, you got the barrels. I mean, the list, it's ridiculous. I mean, you'll be scrolling down for at least 5 minutes trying to read through all of this. So of course we're not going to go read through all of it, but like I mentioned 2 other times, I will leave the link in the description down below for you guys to check that out. You also get some new operators. You got Anna Drake, Thomas Bolt, and Gustavo dos Santos, whose skins are a little weird looking, but this is the new era that we play in. And I guess we'll finish it off with the update sizes. So on the PlayStation 5, you're going to be taking up 14.1 gigabytes. Same thing on the PlayStation 4. On the Xbox One Series X and S, you're looking at 13.7 gigabytes. Same on the Xbox One. And the PC this time is a little bit lower with 11.5 gigabytes for Warzone only, and 15.5 gigabytes with Warzone and Modern Warfare. Again, PC users will also need 23 gigabytes of additional space on their hard drive for the copying process, which will be reclaimed upon the completion of the installation. So, I guess to recap, this is mainly a huge update for Warzone. We already saw that coming. We know that they don't care about multiplayer anymore. It's all about Warzone. That's where the money is, and that's where most people are having fun. I personally don't like the whole jungle thing, so it's just not my cup of tea. So I stick to multiplayer, but I don't stick to multiplayer on Vanguard. I cannot play it. I can probably play it for like 5-10 minutes and then I have to log off. I just can't do it. And as much as it sucks admitting, because you're trying to make content that appeals to Call of Duty community, the community sucks. You know, everyone plays like garbage. Everyone sits in corners, lays down. I just personally just can't do it anymore. And that's crazy because I love Call of Duty. So recently I've just been playing Modern Warfare 2019, which is the closest to a good Call of Duty game you're going to get. And that's sad saying that, but it is what it is. So anywho, let's recap real quick. Warzone has some new map locations, new modes, and search and deploy event coming soon on March 3rd. You got multiplayer, which only got 2 new maps, 2 new modes, and some content drops in a new vehicle. Zombies got a bunch of content. You got new maps, new enemies, new arenas, wonder weapons, story quests, new objectives, new allies, new artifacts, and weapons, operators, and more for Warzone, which is new weapons, new perks, new operators, and new bundles. So anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like. Please comment down below what your favorite part of this Season 2 update is. Are you enjoying it, or are you just done with Vanguard altogether? Other than that, if you do like the video, please hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. If you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing, because I try to drop a video at least 2 to 3 times a week, and we go live at least once a weekend. So other than that, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Support drop available.